All right, we are headed in for the half marathon. You ready? You're ready. We can do it. We just went through security and we got here a little over half an hour early, which I'm not sure if it's going to make that much of a difference in the end with how crowded it is right now. Usually when we get here at like 5:50 or 4:15, we just like walk right through and walk straight up to the corrals with no issue, and there's nobody around us. But that is not the case today. So I think there's 5 start groups today, and I think we're in group 4. I'm not sure. I've also been told that Powerline Max dressed as Powerline is supposed to be here. And I may just have to miss the race waiting in the line for that, but we'll see. All right, guys, here's the finish line. Are we going to see that again? Or are we going to be picked up by the sweep bus?
Are you kidding?
I'm not so sure.
That's not to say the other folks weren't, but this corral, I think we let them start themselves when it's time.
Oh. How many RunDisney veterans do we have here? All right, it's not rocket science, folks. It's 3 numbers, and then but you have to say the GO, because here's why. The pyro guys, that's their cue. So if you don't say that, and you're like, why didn't I get fireworks? It's your own fault.
It's time for you to send yourselves. All right, everybody, do it in!
3, 2, 1.
All right, guys, we have started. We're starting on the highway before. Do we go into Hollywood Studios first or Epcot? I'm guessing Epcot because the Epcot sign's right there. So, yeah, she's gonna make it. Trying to just like do a slow warm-up walk before running, but I'm gonna definitely take it slower in the park. It hurts. Well, it probably would be a little bit better if your child didn't whack your shin with a golf club. But
That's
you know.
Shockingly, the other leg hurts worse than that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, here we go. Tiana. First character stop. Oh, evil stepmother. Coming up to the first mile. Here it is, mile 1. Mile marker 3 might be the most disgusting, smelliest sewer mile of them all. It smells bad back here, really bad. So slightly after mile marker 3, getting ready to go into Epcot underneath the test track, we've got Captain Hook. Oh, and Smee. They're both there. Line's pretty long for them, of course. Into Epcot we go. Can I stop and get food in Epcot? Because I'm pretty hungry.
Right?
I should have eaten more before I left, but I didn't. We're coming through Mexico, right?
So how are my feet feel better?
Good. Mine hurt a little bit. My feet, where my band-aids are and like everything. So this is a problem when you come into all this and it bottlenecks and you can't get through. So we are at our next water stop and it's like we can't really get through. It's all backed up. So here we go. finally getting through. It's time for a snack. We're past mile 3. We've been taking it real slow. Too slow, I think. Dangerously slow anyways. But I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat. I almost died because my inhaler fell out of my bag and I needed to get it. I almost got stampeded. But other than that, I'm hungry. Mile marker 4. Whoa, look at the beast. All right, we are up to the Powerade station. We are now entering the boardwalk, which I think we're probably walking all of it because this is really slippery. Like I could slide, I could moonwalk this backwards. It's that slippery. So we don't want to slip because if you fall and a cast member sees you fall, they like automatically take you back to the finish line. And I don't want to be that person at all. So yeah. We are in the walkway between the boardwalk and Hollywood Studios is up here. And we are coming up to mile 5. All right, we've got some music and we are getting ready to enter Hollywood Studios. Dun, dun, dun. Gonna go through Star Wars. That's my favorite. Galaxy's Edge. Here we go, entering Hollywood Studio, all decked out for Christmas. It was really nice going through yesterday when it was still dark. I guess it was still dark when you went through, right? Hollywood Studios and all the lights, the Christmas lights.
Yeah, it was okay.
We're going. It's pretty.
All right, my controller there, but the line wraps all the way around.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. We're coming up on mile 6 right here, and this is my place. This is Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge. And this is my favorite. Star Wars nerd. As you guys know, I ran the 5K as a Twi'lek. So this is what I love. This is the only time you're gonna be in Toy Story Land with this many people. You usually can't walk anywhere in here. Yeah, like it is horrible to walk in here on a park day.
Unless it's a weekday.
Yeah, it's a little bit better then.
A weekday, either early or late in the day.
And this is arguably one of the best places to eat in this park. All right, guys, we're coming up to the 10K. So that's what we did
We're at the halfway mark.
yesterday, which is now halfway. I'm assuming this is Mickey and Minnie because it's in front of the theater, which is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Let's see. They had them in their 50th, I think, last time. Oh yeah, there they are. Don't know how well you can see them. She's in a pink dress. All right, guys, we are running down towards Tower of Terror. There's enough room for us to run here, so we're running. It's been really hard in some spots because of how tight it gets, but Tower of Terror. We're at about, I think, 7.5 miles right now. And we've got this big hairpin turn coming up here, which is gonna bottleneck everybody up real bad. This is the most terrifying part of the race. There's about probably half a mile or a little bit more of track that overlaps with another section. Do you see them?
Thank you.
So I'm guessing, yep. Oh my gosh. All right, we're at 15K. This should time us, get us a new timer. Ready? Okay, let's see if it updates my time. I probably could run through this water stop because we're doing pretty good as far as crowd control now that we're on the highway. It's a much wider space. But anyway, we are getting ready to go up this ramp, the ramp to Epcot, and headed towards Epcot, and then inside Epcot is the final stretch We have about 3.5 miles left to go. All right, guys, there's really not much to show. We're just on the highway going on an on-ramp. It's kind of narrow, so I'm kind of stuck as usual on here. Amanda is just about a quarter mile, maybe a little under a half a mile behind me, and she's doing awesome so far, and we're at mile 10. Looks like we've got an army guy here yelling at us. I could stop and get a picture. You guys know it's my favorite. The school bands. Love seeing them. I don't see the balloon ladies in sight, which is good. I think Amanda's probably down there somewhere. But we've got, what, 2 miles to go. And this is finishing pretty much in the exact same way that the Tower of Terror 10 miler did, so yeah. As you can see, we're getting pretty darn close. Epcot's are right there.
I know exactly where I'm going. I'm getting closer and closer every day, and I'm almost there. Almost there.
All right, guys, entering back lot of Epcot. And this is gonna bring us up and around by Test Track again. Oh, looks like we've got a water break again. So slowing down. Everyone's cheering because this is the 1.5 mile to go marker. That's all we got left. 1.5 miles. This is also backstage Living with the Land. So if you want to know what it looks like from behind, that's a little bubble that you go into. And they've got plants and everything over here. This is a good song to walk to. The beat is really good for walking. It's like the perfect stride beat. So close. Mile left. We've got Genie over here by Mission Space. But I'm on a mission to see Powerline, and I've really only got like a 10-minute window here that I need to finish and go see Powerline. So we're underneath the test track, and we are almost done. So if you've watched any of my previous videos, you'll recognize this. It's the final little stretch. It does a little snake S turn on the other side of this building, and that is it. We've got Captain Hook and Shmee again. We had them earlier today as well. Or was it today? Or was it yesterday? I don't really remember anymore. I have no idea. Alright guys, I will see you on the other side. Oh my goodness, we did it. Hi. There it is. I'm also going to put a picture in here of me with Max because, like you guys know, Max Powerline Max, however you want to say. You know, that's what I was after. That's what I had my mind on that whole race, was getting back in time. And I made it in time. We had a couple of miles there that we were just couldn't get through and stuff like that. Like we had like a mile or two that we paced at almost 20 minutes, which is like slow. So that kind of like ruined a lot of our time. But at the same time, she was able to make it because we did slow in the beginning and pushed her through. So yeah, we both did it. And she didn't think she was going to. But there it is. And if I could get the medals. There they are. All right, headed back to the car.